I'm just laughing because I'm technically dreadful. My name is Paula. I'm the artistic director of a theatre company based in Belfast called Kabosh. We're a site-specific theatre company, so we do theatre in non-theatre spaces, from taxis to shops to synagogues to churches to on the street, in Stiegel tents to in courthouses, jails, prisons, etc. All of our work is inspired by sight, place and story. It's about narratives. It's about giving voice to the silent. That means a lot to us, so inevitably a large percentage of our work is about dealing with the past. I want to tell you specifically about one project. This project is called Streets of Belfast. It was an immersive digital app that came out of a show that I created. The show was about 2 political walking tours delivered by ex-prisoners and community activists on 2 hardline roads in Belfast. One being the Falls Road, predominantly Catholic, nationalist, Republican. The other being the Shankill Road, which is a PUL group, Protestant Unionist Loyalists. These are first-person narrative tours delivered by those people on the road about their experiences growing up there and about why they got involved in conflict. That is what people wanted to hear. One of our peace dividends is that more and more people want to come to Belfast. More and more people want to hear the story, warts and all. So the tourism board approached me and they said, could we enhance the tours? Could we package them differently? Could we improve what they were offering? I said, I will only do that, but I will not censor the narrative. I will enhance it. I will frame it. I will put it into a context as an artist. So, I created the 2 shows. Why did we do an app? We did an app because it became more and more apparent to me that there were a lot of people still who didn't feel that they were ready to go onto those roads. People from that community. People who didn't feel it was safe to walk up the Falls Road in the hands of a prisoner. Same on the Shankill Road. So that was one of the key reasons why we created it. The second reason was it became very quickly how the narrative changes so quickly when you're dealing with post-conflict. We had conflict for 29 years, started in 1969. Agreement was signed in 1998. We're post-conflict for the same length of time, 29 years. We've more troubles now than we ever had. It takes a lot of time to get over a conflict of that length of time. We're a very fragmented, very broken society, so a lot of people still aren't ready to take that step onto those roads. So I wanted to create something whereby we could archive the road. We could archive the stories, and we could archive the people from those roads telling those stories. So this is Streets of Belfast. So, what did I do to enhance the tour? I created 10-minute commissioned dramas that were set pre-1969. Because the conflict started in 69, so the narrative delivered by the ex-prisoners is post-1969. So I created these dramas, they pop up along the road. So on the app, you get access to each of the dramas. You get a snippet of it. You get that alongside, these here are extracts from each of the different dramas. So the dramas were about censorship within the media. This girl here at the bottom, Laura Thompson. Fictional characters played by professional actors. So they could challenge the perceived narrative of those roads and the people that felt they owned the stories. The lady down here on the left was playing a woman who lost 6 sons in the Battle of the Somme. So that road's relationship with World War I was not being looked at by the contemporary tours. Up there on the left was about unionisation, oppression of women within the workforces of Belfast, pre-1922. And then the guy up top right is the ex-prisoner. That's Joe Austin. Joe Austin does the tour. Joe Austin tells his story. So each app starts with a personal warning. Maybe. No, it's not going to play. Sorry, we had this problem earlier. It's fine. Starting each app, he says, this story is my story. I'm here to tell you about me. I have not censored it. I have put it into a context where people will hear it. Not that they will listen to it, but they will hear it. Because he tells them, it is mine. It is my story. So as well on the app, as you can see, it's GPS. So you can tell you every single spot you're going to. You get a breakdown on each of the dramas to tell you when it was written, who's in it. But one of the most important things for me was I wanted a possibility for us to link to academia. To allow people to do further reading. So they could follow up on stuff. That they could engage with the narrative of both those roads in a deeper, meaningful way. And that was key. And we have loads of links built into the app that people can link on to. And the other thing as well for me was I wanted to drive footfall into local businesses. So on the GPS structure, you can call into local shops, local bookshops, meet local businesses, meet the people that are living and working on those roads now. It is a live narrative of those roads, but it also captures a moment in time. a moment in time that hopefully will change. What's interesting about the app is that this model can be used anywhere. It is a really interesting way of allowing the people that were part of the conflict, part of the narrative, to tell their stories and facilitate artists to frame it, put it into context, enhance it, link with academia, link with local businesses, provide increased investment into those roles. But it is also a way of using technology to make it cross-generational. And that was really, really important for us. Thank you very much for inviting me.